I'm back, y'all. I had to go charge my phone. I had to figure out this computer. I told y'all I didn't know how to do it, but I know how to do it now. I know how to do it now, y'all. Let me plug up my phone again. But I know y'all said that y'all couldn't hear me because the man of my house called in. So I had to answer. Somebody was saying they were trying to find me for um some of my products. They say they don't have social media, but I'm gonna actually leave my website in the chat. And if they come back on here, I don't know if they're gonna come back on here.
You can achieve anything with a good night's sleep and over.
Mom, I hate we had a good little thing going and it just went off. I hate it. Um, Listen, do he try to contact me? Yeah, he does. He has his own little way. Like, let me say that I'm the last person that he was with as a female on the street. So he does try to contact me, but I don't. When he was trying to contact me with y'all, hold on. This is a good story time. Hold on, let me pull my phone up, y'all. When he was trying to contact me, y'all, when I first got out, uh, he tried to contact me. This should be a story time on my page, but I could do it with y'all live. Um, when I first got out, he knew I was coming home. I had sent him all the pictures of our kids or whatever, um, to him, so he knew I was coming home. And his whole thing was to try to figure out what I had going on. Now, remind you, me and this man had done not been talking for years. Into my bid, probably 6 years into my bid, we stopped. Well, 2 years into my bid, the communication was completely stopped, y'all. Um, so it wasn't like we was, talking to each other or none of that. But when I got out, he found a way to contact me through my sister, and I had to check that so fast, y'all. I was like, listen, the relationship you want with me, that's over. Like I grew all of that stuff that I was before I came in here. Your whole thing should be trying to be with your kids, like trying to have a relationship with them. And y'all, that wasn't what he was trying to do at all. When I say at all, so yeah, he has tried to contact me um in the process, but let me say this, y'all. He ain't trying to contact me for me. He was just trying to contact me through, you know what I'm saying? Through those kids. I don't know how to do this life, but we gonna figure it out, y'all. Really. Um. So yeah, he wasn't really trying to contact me. He was really trying to. He wasn't really trying to contact the kids. He was really trying to contact me. And I nipped that in the bud so fast. So yeah, he do. He still try to say little things. He still try to find a way to make me and him still be relevant. But baby, that's so dead. For real, y'all. That's so dead. Like on everything. That's so dead. I don't even know why he would be trying. I do not even know why he'd be trying. Y'all, I had to charge my phone. I had to um figure out the live stream thing, like for when I bring the girls on. So I just did it all at one time without me having to try to figure it out the day of. So yeah, that's what took me so long to come back on. Was yes, listen, we met in the halfway house. He did 11 years and I had did 10, and we would just come on from the halfway house and we did this thing together, y'all. So yes, to answer your question, we were we met inside of the halfway house. And a lot of people be stressing the halfway house. Listen, um, I had an easy thing. I went the halfway house was easy for me because I went to work. Um, hey, yeah, I know. Listen, I ain't seen you in so long. Um, the halfway house is not as bad if you don't make it bad. Like when you let them people be in your business and you let them know what you got going on, and you like a targeted person in there, it's just like being in jail. They gonna come bother you. If you just low key and you just trying to get in and get out and do your job, you ain't gonna have to worry about that. Listen, a lot of people thought that I was burnt out, y'all. They thought I was institutionalized because I didn't want to go home on home confinement. So I stayed my whole 9 months in the halfway house. But the reason I did that, y'all, was because I was going out the halfway house at 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have to come back in till 7 p.m. Um, so basically I had from 4 a.m. to 7 to do exactly what I wanted to do because the type of job that I had, it was just easy for me. So why would I give them any type of leeway to put me on the leg monitor, can tell everywhere I go, everywhere I went? So no, I ain't want to do. I ain't get into that. No, I wasn't going home. They thought I was crazy about that, but guess what? Everybody that thought I was crazy, they end up probably went back to jail. I'm the only one that didn't. Violation in the halfway house. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So for y'all that don't know, I am starting a new podcast called Real Reasons. Um, if y'all don't know. And the reason why I started a podcast is for um people, women, preferably, who have been incarcerated. Um, you know, yo, I'm answering your question right now while you typing. Yes, I do. I am in contact with a lot of women that I have been in jail with, have been in prison with. The new show, Real Reasons, the new podcast, Real Reasons, is gonna be based off of women who have done time before, state and federal. Like the reason how they end up going to jail, the process of being in prison, the reentry part. So I'm gonna be doing a podcast basically on women that have been incarcerated, women that have been, abused. I'm trying to linger towards like women empowerment to let it be known that you do not have to let your past be who you are. Um, so everybody has a reason. That's why I named the show Real Reasons of why they do things. Like for the ones that don't get caught and for the ones that do get caught, everybody had a reason. Some people was taking care of their family. Some people were, you know, didn't have a choice because they didn't have nobody to help take care of them. So I just wanted it, to just be show that we can just come on and be educated, because everybody has the stereotype of how it is for men in prison, but don't nobody really understand what it's like for women to be in prison. And like, especially when you go to federal prison, you be gone a long time. Like in state, they give you like smaller sentences, but in federal prison, most people are doing like 10 years or better. So yeah, I just need to, tap in on that because a lot of people don't understand what it's like for women to be incarcerated and to have to leave their kids and to do all those type of things, or having to reconnect with their kids, because it's a struggle for a lot of people. A lot of people don't have the support. It's just I want a platform that basically just goes all the way around all those things. And I was gluing something, y'all, but I ended up stopping, but I am gonna like glue flowers all the way down, just to make it, more complimentary for everybody. And y'all know the color purple is domestic violence, color, because I am a domestic violence survivor. Um, listen, I'm gonna have a young lady come on Wednesday. She's from Baltimore. Um, it's gonna be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know how it's gonna go from, it's 7 Central Standard Time and so on and so on. But I'm gonna have her come on Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm gonna have like different topics too, y'all, like Wacky Wednesdays, Freaky Fridays, Messy Mondays, just to talk about like different things that's happening on the internet, different topics. I'm gonna do like story times on here, y'all. Like the story times that I didn't put on my page that y'all want to ask me, just like different things. But yes, the podcast is gonna start this Wednesday, y'all. And I'm gonna have like a little reminder to put up for YouTube. Um, yeah. So it's gonna happen this Wednesday. I'm gonna start the podcast this Wednesday with a young lady from Baltimore, Maryland, and she did federal prison time too. But she did time after me, so me and her don't know each other. So this is gonna be really interesting. But we did do prison time in the same place. Yep. So yeah, y'all. Where is this hot glue gun? Hold on, y'all. Let me find this glue gun. Y'all, this is really exciting for me because I swear, if y'all only knew how many people ask me like what did I do? Um, what was I incarcerated for? You know, and a lot of people don't have like YouTube. A lot of people don't have like social media. So this will help me like get to people, mainstream people as well. Mhm. I don't know what y'all. My phone had well, my I told y'all the man in my house called in. Listen, no, listen. It's not even being lame because you know how many people yo come to YouTube. Like I was lame on YouTube. Like okay, so y'all, I had went viral on TikTok in like May of last year, and it was like an instant viral hit. Like I gained over so many thousands of followers in like over 3 weeks time. And what I should have been doing, I should have been having my TikTok subscribers come to my YouTube channel, and I didn't. So TikTok took my page, and when TikTok took my page, I was like devastated. So um my boyfriend now he was like, you need to start a YouTube, and then I kicked off my other page on YouTube. And y'all, it was a struggle because I had to like start back over from like 100 followers, and a lot of people that followed me from before couldn't find me. So I just started back over, and then I went viral on that page a few times, and still going viral. And a lot of my followers from from my TikTok, ended up getting me the 1,000 subscribers over here. And like I said, from my last live, um, Gangster helped me get a lot of followers. Like he helped my platform grow because, you know, I didn't really have a platform on YouTube. I had a platform on TikTok. So that's how it started. And here we are. We done started a whole podcast. You know, it's gonna be great, y'all. I want y'all to check it out. And let me see. What AB said, "Were you scared to get involved with another man?" Actually, listen, I wasn't because let me tell you why I wasn't scared because it take a certain type of man to deal with me. Um, and because I'm not like a pushover. I'm not one of those women that are able to be pushed. Like you have to like I'm gonna try you. I'm not gonna really, you know, it take a certain type of dude to date me. I got 6 brothers, y'all. So I grew up in a household where men were like my best friends. Um, so when it comes to a man, they have to be like, a man. It can't be no regular man. And who I'm with now, he's a man. So no, I wasn't really scared to get involved with him. Because we was on the same page. We had both been taken away from our kids early. So yeah, I wasn't worried about it. Because once again, if I didn't tell you I was in prison, you would knew that I was in prison. So being in prison doesn't make you scary. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you experience, basically. I should push this up some. Yeah, let me take it down. Take it down. Take you down. I can't. The guy, his name was Manny something. He was asking me. He only got YouTube too, and he was like, he don't have many social media contacts or like websites or whatever. So he was on here, and I hope he come back on here, or I hope it notify him that I'm live. If y'all haven't turned on the post notifications, do so right now, because a lot of people don't even be knowing I be live or my videos be going live because y'all ain't turning on post notifications. Y'all just follow me. Y'all ain't turn them on. Make sure y'all turn them on. So what else y'all want to know? What else do y'all want to know that could be in my business? um, they took my TikTok page because they said that I was. They didn't really say. They every time I would try to like, get to it. If y'all ain't follow me on TikTok, make sure y'all go do it at Beauty Babes TV 1982. Follow me on Instagram too at Beauty Babes 20. They took my YouTube. They took my TikTok because they said that I was a minor violation. I know I don't look like I'm 13, but to be honest, y'all, I think some of my ex people found out about my page, and I think they was reporting it, and eventually I think that's what got it took. But now that's why I brought my stories to YouTube so that they can't take them. Like a lot of the story times, definitely haters, um, definitely haters. But a lot of my that's why I didn't upload them back to my new YouTube, to this YouTube or to my new page because I didn't really know why. So I just said that I wasn't gonna bring those story times on there. But let me tell you something, TikTok is vicious, y'all, because the people on TikTok don't have YouTube. A lot of people on TikTok don't have YouTube. So they be wanting to know the story times. And I be like, y'all gotta go to my YouTube channel. But a lot of them do come. But yeah, they vicious. So I've tried to get a cleaner version of the story times on my TikTok. Or a more detail oriented where it's not, being so bad. So yeah, listen, I did. I designed it myself. I just went on everything is so easy now. Canva, shout out to Canva, even though you know it is what it is. Canva helped me design this. They have like this thing and um this is how you can design it. And I had somebody do my logo and this is what it is and this is what I came up with. But yeah, thank you so much. Listen, let me tell y'all something about the poster, the backdrop. So I went and got it made. This was yesterday. Yeah, Sunday. So I went and got it made Sunday. It take like 45 minutes to an hour. I had designed it the night before in the bed. And the lady who did it at Office Depot, no, at Staples, she did it, and she was like, I see you got a podcast. She was just reading, just reading what she was working on. I was like, yeah, and I was telling her, I was trying to tell her about the podcast, and I had to stop myself, and I told her, I said, okay, I got to tell you a backstory about myself before I can tell you about the podcast. And when I told about the podcast, the lady she was a young girl. She was like probably 20 some years old, her 20s, and she was literally crying, like she was tearing up when I was telling her my story, like pieces of it. And she followed me on TikTok, she followed me on YouTube, she followed me on all my social media platforms. And y'all, when I was getting ready to pay for the backdrop, the banner, she was like, "You can have it for free." And I was a little apprehensive to like start it because I didn't know where to go. I didn't know I knew direction I wanted to go in, but I was a little scared. Like I was a little, I was nervous about it. And by her giving me this poster just solidified that I knew that I needed to do this. Like I just needed that push to be like, this is it. Like when she gave it to me, like my heart was like so filled with so much joy because it was like, I know I have to do this. Like I know this what I need to be doing. Like I know I need to, educate people on what it's like, or I need to show people a different way of, people getting out of prison and don't look at us just as being a felon, but as being a person or a human being because we just made a mistake. And it was just like that was it. That was a perfect sign for me to just be like, let's go. Ain't no more procrastinating, ain't no more holding back. Just go. And the sign is what did it for me. And it gave me the push out because I was procrastinating on getting like a chair, like what kind of chair I wanted, like all of that. Like I was procrastinating bad. And when she gave me that push, I knew that I had to be the of AB, you said, am I close with your so okay, so when I left the streets, my oldest son was 9 years old, y'all. And he was my only child for 9 years. And we were like if you it was we was peas in the pot. I was 15 years old when I had him, y'all. So we grew up together basically. Um, my two other kids, they were 1 and 2. So they really didn't know what it was to, have me as being their mom. But because of visitation, people don't understand how important visitation is, especially women when you have kids, because you know your children need to interact with you. They need to know who you are. They need to know these things. And that's how I ended up being closer with my other kids. It was very hard. Like in the beginning, when I got out, it was very difficult because they were used to my mom and my sister them raising them. And my way of parenting is not their way of parenting. Um, so it was hard in the beginning. We had to go through the power struggle of being a mama, and it worked out in the end. So yeah, we are close now. Um, for my oldest son, y'all, um, me and his bond never really faded, like at all. But I will say that he did some amazing things while I was going away. He he just he shot me like once you raise your child up a certain type of way, you will see how they're gonna be later on. Like he got a full ride to any he could have got he got a full ride to a University of Tennessee. In my when I come on, I'm gonna show y'all my son's newspaper headline that he got when I got out of jail. Um, and they interviewed me and him because he was like a big deal in the school that he played football from. And it just was like a full circle that everything was just full circle with us. So by me raising him up the right way and like my dad having a huge influence on him, it just showed like parenting is like no matter where you are, you can be a parent. People be like, "Oh, I go to jail, so I ain't thinking about my kids." Most women that's in prison, the first thing they're thinking about automatically is their children, who their children with, what their children doing. They go crazy. Women go crazy in jail by not being able to interact with their children. And federal prison is good with like the outreach. They want you to have visitation. They want you to have everything so you can get out and when you go back into reentry, you have your kids. You know, y'all be close knit. So if you need extra phone calls in your counselor's office, they'll give you those phone calls. If you have a like a certain type of situation going on and you need like extra stuff, they will make sure that they do all of those things. So yeah, so it was it was hard, but we made it through. hmm So yeah, it was difficult, but not difficult, but you know, it was just an adjustment for everybody. It was just an adjustment for everybody. That's all it was. Um, Listen, a lot of people be like, when a lot of people meet me, they don't think that I have ever been incarcerated, ever been in trouble because you know prison doesn't just be tatted on your face. I don't. I guess I don't look like the average, you know, inmate or the average criminal, but y'all, the stories of a lifetime. Like y'all wouldn't believe some of the stuff I had to go through as a what they call queen pin trap princess trap queen. Like you have to be ruthless in those streets. Mhm. I got a thing in here somewhere that I can show y'all, but I'll have to pull it up. Cause I when I'm not in that element, it you know you don't be you don't think like that. But listen, most people who are running operations illegally are the best people that can run a legal business. When I got to prison, y'all, I ran the warehouse because we have unicorn prison. I ran the unicorn warehouse. Like I was the go-to person. Like everything revolved around what I had to do. So the same tactics that I was using or the same skills that I was using on the street, I ended up taking those tactics in there and I started basically running a warehouse. Like nothing came and went without me knowing. So it was just ironic how that happened. And even right now, like you take those because it's just like you're doing it because you're hiding it. So you're more discreetful being, you know, in the street life. But when you're legalized, you don't have to. You can just bloom how you want to. So you still be strategically moving, and you just know how to like this don't sound good or this idea ain't what it don't make no sense to me. So I ain't gonna do it. So yeah, it just works out. It works out. I have so many people be like, "You should have been on Trap Queens on BT," and on my last page that they took, like so many people was reaching out to me to like do those type of things, but when TikTok took it, and it's so hard to get back, and it's so hard for people to find you all over the world again. So yeah, I know that stuff coming soon. And I am gonna write a I mean, I'm already in the process of writing a book. I have it already like set up, but I don't really like reading. People ask me like, did I like reading street novels or street chronicles in prison? I never wanted to read none of those books because once you live something, you don't want to. And especially if your mindset's changing, when you live something, you don't want to read those type of books that put you back in the same mindset that you was before you went in there. So I never read like the street books because I be like, and I can relate to them too much. So if it's not relatable, I'll be like, that ain't how that happened. So I'm criticizing the books at the same time. So I never really read that. Listen, you okay? So listen, you have to have an aggressive attitude, but also for women in the streets, it plays for you to have a soft spot because people like people they can talk to, or people like people they can, approach. Um, so a lot of people didn't like dealing with my ex. They like to dealing with me because I was easier to talk to, or if it was anything, they'd be like, just well, we'll wait for her to come around because my attitude was aggressive, but it wasn't as aggressive as his. So people just like dealing with me more than they'd like to dealing with him. Um, So yeah, but yeah, you have to have an aggressive attitude, especially when it's time for somebody to pay your money or somebody owe you money, or like in my case, I work with all men, so I'm up here, right, and all these men work under me. So it's like I can't make them think that I'm soft because if y'all think I'm soft, y'all ain't gonna pay me my money, or y'all ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So it just had to be like it's just like a chain of command. So like if I was somebody boss and all these people wanted to just not do what I said and they want to, if they want the book or they didn't want to understand. So now I gotta be aggressive in that. So yeah, you have to be aggressive. But it's not like what TV puts out. When I be seeing certain things on TV, I'll be like, oh my God, that's not what it is. But they have to paint a picture of it being like the worst thing in the world. So yeah. So, yep. Mhm. But yep, yeah, I'm super excited about the podcast. I'm super excited to be able to bring other women to tell their stories about what's going on. I'm just excited about it all. Like, I'm excited, super excited. Hmm. Who that is? Hold on, figure it out. Right now I have four. Right now I have three, and I'm waiting on my friend to. So listen, I'm gonna even have people calling in from prison, like my friend that's incarcerated still. I'm gonna have them calling in on the live, like how we talking right now. I'm gonna have them call on my phone so y'all can hear them talk, y'all can hear them speak. They can tell you their story, they can tell you where they at and like what it is. So right now I have three people lined up right now. Um, but I know like as you know, the more we go and the more people that I try to like, reach out to, I'm just in the process of reaching out to a lot of people. But right now I have three guests, three women lined up right now. And I'm waiting for two of the women to respond back to me through JP. I mean not JP, but Core Links or write me back. Um or send a message through their kinfolk or something like that. So I don't know if y'all seen the girl that I posted on my videos that went viral. Um, that's dating El Chapo's wife. Her name BG. Me and her was incarcerated together. I wrote her so she could tell, so she can let people know who she is and what she doing and stuff like that. And my other friend that's also in that video that I was explaining the difference between a girlfriend and a friend type situation. Um, Her name is Bernetta Willis. I'm gonna bring her on too. I know she for sure gonna be coming on, but I'm just waiting on the girl BG to respond back to me. Yeah, I didn't even know I could have been going live a long time ago. I just thought I had to have 1,000 subscribers to go live, but I didn't. But I think I had to have 1,000 subscribers to live stream. I think that's how it goes. So when I start doing the live stream, um, for my, for me to to bring girls on or to add them into the live, so I'm ready. Mhm. I need to get up and then go take a shower and get my baby out the way. Mhm. Uh-uh. Listen, he ain't going to sleep until I go to sleep. He so listen. Everybody be like, listen. I don't call him sport. I call him privilege. But he's not going to sleep until I get in the bed and go to sleep. He wants to be with his mama, and I don't know when he gonna not get up out the bed. I don't know when he gonna get up out the bed with us, but it don't look like it's no time soon because he got to be in the middle. He be like, "Can you please get in? Can I get in the middle, Daddy? Can I get in the middle, Mommy?" And I ain't trying to rush him up out of the bed either, so I don't care. He don't bother me. Mhm. No, he's not. No, he has two girls before me, and they are 21 and 17, and he's 5. Yep. And he is the he is the one that whew, listen. He the real caboose. Listen, when the people be seeing me with my son and him, I know they probably be like, either they go together or whatever. But I just be like, people be asking when he be like, "Mom," and then my oldest son be like, "Mom." I don't know, people be like, "Mama, Mom." I took him to work. I picked him up from work the other day, and the person that was relieving him, he was like, the baby was like, "Jaquez, Mama coming, Mama coming." So when I walked in, the lady was like, "Mama." I was like, "Get your little brother while I go to the bathroom." The lady looking like, "That's your mama and that's your little brother." But he 5 and he was 20, so it's probably like you could have been had. No, baby, that was me having him. That was listen, that was too funny. She was looking at us like, "Mom." I was like, "Yeah, I'm his mama." Yep. Well, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna come back on here tomorrow, y'all, to remind everybody about the podcast. Um, and to let y'all know that it's gonna be pumping and we're gonna be getting it going. And we're gonna make this thing shake. So make sure y'all tell y'all people to get on the live. You can share this live. I think you could have shared the live, but we'll work on that next time we get on here, y'all, about sharing the live. So other people can come in and see what we got going on. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all turn those post notifications on for Beauty Babes TV. And I will see y'all. Good night.